the Sci-Fi Invasion. I'm your host, Joey Hollywood, and I'm trying to get through all 50 movies in this 50 movie box set from Mill Creek in 50 weeks. The movie I watched today was White Pongo. Right off the bat, I gotta say, I didn't like this one. I think I might not like Africa movies from this time. I don't know, when did this come out? 1954? Yeah, there's no reason for this movie to be so boring. Abbott and Costello made Africa Screams at the same time, and that movie's entertaining enough. Yeah, so this is another one of those white gorilla movies. It wastes no time showing the white gorilla, but the characters in it it's so bland. I saw this movie very recently, and I can't really remember a lot of like the interpersonal dynamics of it. So I took extensive notes to aid me with this review. I read them over before I hit record, and I've already forgotten them all because there's so little meat on the bone here. Yeah, the movie opens up with two white guys being held captive by some natives. For some reason, one of them is not captive, but the other one is, and they kill him. And I'm not really clear as to why they didn't. I remember while I was watching the movie going like, why is it only the one guy that's having issues with the tribe? And then the other characters meet the tribe later, and it's not like a big deal. And I don't really get it. Maybe I misunderstood something, but it wasn't clear at all. There's kind of a lame love story in the movie, and it's not worth really talking about. There are double crosses, but there's so much space in between these moments that it's really not... The movie feels like a waste of time. And the worst thing about it is when you finally get to the end of the movie, everything, the few plot threads they have going on in the film are all resolved within probably 2 minutes to even 30 seconds. It's so it's just like boom. After wasting my time for an hour, everything's just boom, 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 boom. Okay, the story's over. Bye. To me, this is the worst kind of movie you can get on here because one, it's not going to stick in my mind. When I do my recap at the end of the year, I'm not going to remember what happened in this movie. I barely remember what happened in it now. Imagine how I'm going to feel, months from now. This movie is designed to be forgotten. It's a little frustrating when you're trying to do a bunch of content very quickly and you have a movie that has nothing really to talk about. This one, I don't think it would be fun to watch with friends, which is usually my go-to thing when I watch these movies. I'm like, oh yeah, well this movie kind of sucked, but if you're watching with friends or with alcohol, you should be fine. This one, it's so boring. This is the kind of movie that if you did put on with friends, you turn it off after 10 minutes. I do not recommend this one. I strongly advise that if you have this box set, that you skip this one. What can I say? Let me try to come up with some positives. They introduced the white gorilla pretty quickly, so they don't fool around with that too long. White gorilla is not in it enough, in my opinion. The gorilla costumes are very good, especially the black gorilla. The black gorilla looks way better than the white gorilla. He looks borderline like a real gorilla at some points, where the white gorilla looks like a guy in a suit for the entire film. The white gorilla and the black gorilla fight, and that's pretty cool. I enjoyed that, minute of the film. Yeah, I don't know. The movie needed more action, or at least more story, and less just talking for the sake of padding. But yeah, I was not a fan. Not a fan. I have nothing more to say about this. But you know what? I appreciate you guys coming here and watching me talk about it. Hopefully the next movie will be more interesting. I'll see you next time. Remember, please be kind and rewind.